Arofonum me checha mu nyina me den edida de Fred ya saba biem ye nkoye ensem bi koso na mama memra taw na fe yemfa ensem no emra enti ba bia wo bia no betimi ahye video ni sesi a ama wuni obenwo no wonya bi ahwe na nsem we ye ensem a ano we hyepa ye enti epese obia oben bibia no ono so ohun de okoso na ono so ekire na adwene ewo asemi ho Kweku Annan. Someone Kweku Annan paye, Kweku Annan. Wono ene Net2 TV. Host to program and saying, o my say. Atrofo adifo no omo ebepa wo ho ntuma kire se. Omo a omo botaye ni se. Omo de koro no ene azan ene de ka ho no mo de beda da wiase man no. Omo bepa ho ntuma. Enje ono na da bia be hu no na o interview Canada Japan. Na wo cheche nsem fa ho na adofonom enam botaye pa Kweku Annan ene Canada Japan de asi omani so se ketazehya ne proye titiru womo asofofo na womo dada amanfo no mubu amanfo nti no omaye ne se ombepa atrofo adifo no nyina omo ho ntoma enu na adofonom nipa bi ehu se baby ekono emu ayedin eni di say ya asofofo no na eye se nipa bi na eye se hinfo na eye omo de fake news and some atwam Kweku Annan ya kirem watima gu anas aremia nas animase no afi na omo de ba abonten because eniema na ekoso no na eha adwen enti anas no niema omo hihye ye nyina no Kweku Annan eba beti omo to no afei ena omo asa akofa sa asem na ba se be ya se Kweku Annan se o packet azehya ne proye ho ntoma na oti omo a asofofo bone awudifo asofo bone adi omo ma omo se wo man Ghana no opa omo ho ntoma de a ene omo begu Kweku Annan ani wase enti omo hya ase de nsem bebere da bi omo de different thing eba bonten na we ntimi mpusu no sa asofofo na mo hya ase na mo ya empusu Kweku Annan at the same time se eye anase so na ade pe odin bi age a ene oboada because Kweku Annan wa bona adwuma obo adwuma ye na adwuma so ani na adofonom me pese mutie ensem a Kweku Annan e de aba abonten na mo mutie de ensem ni ye enti ne Kweku Annan one eye anas aremia anas watiti bi abono na mutie ensem a.
Hi people, my name is Kweku Annan and I am the host of the Seed Show on Net2 television. I think barely 24 hours to 48 hours. I have been bombarded with calls, messages, and many more. And from all places here in Ghana. And drawing my attention to a video recordings circulating on social media and other places, of which the video suggests that Anas Aremeyo Anas has bribed Kweku Annan, the host of the Seed Show on Net2 TV. Na ebushafo enchewe obibeka so Kweku enchempo ehu ehia na diamant mede audio eba bonten na mesra wonso no se unya audio ni bi nso a na wonso se we a fan of Kweku Annan na usu jitum se de ye bia ewo Net2 TV ene de wonim Kweku Annan bia nso efa no hono cannot be described as that of what the news item or the story is purporting or to suggest that Anas Aremeyo Anas has come to give me a bribe, to take a bribe. Now, minimisa ubinya audio in a TV, two things would happen. Very much possible says sa story ebeto dre 3 years ni. This story was also dealt with in 2017. And then this story got dead. So question now baby sa who say Ebane saying in a 2020, Kweku Annan much possible says. Ekotran Net2 TV exposing fake pastors, prophets, and bishops in Ghana. Ubisi Makwatam way or the Babe cast a slur against Kweku Annan's integrity. Is it Annas who is behind this, or the fake pastors and the prophets behind this, or together Annas and them doing this showdown? And the question, will this fly or it will not fly? Dear Tosumieno, is this latest news, or this is, call it belated news, call it recycling, call it dead news on arrival? Now, for the purposes of those who for some reason Monya sa Annas story no ameye 2017, 2018, 2019, I did do yes 2019, 3 years period, Monya the import of idea a course between many Annas. I guess these are the people who are calling on me. To us, it where some are very much worried. Say, this video, if we buy, is it an old video or new video? And for the purposes of those of you, I'm going to follow our story now, and I says, I see between me and us. So video, it turns out it's a new video to you. But 3 years ago, 2017, who witnessed the showdown between myself and Annas Aremi Annas? Sad story, and you knew Maum. And to do one now being some more social media, you would see a lot of the comments now a good video yaseno. In the paper, ADD charlatans here, almost have video each on Besse. Almost one of the big Kweku Annan in Maseno. You did you my tempo. Why? Because people have seen that no. Why is it that Kweku Annan and any boss Kennedy, a compare Japan, are exposing fake pastors, and then just around the corner, some charlatans, some shilly cricky cranky human beings, be say, Yakwa kofa a videotape be Ediaba, Ebechiri as say, look at the Kweku Annan guy who sits on the Net2 TV portraying that he's exposing pastors. Now he's been caught taking bribe. We never who say we are here. But Annas Aremi Annas has been exposed to the core. He has been humiliated. He has been disgraced. He has been embarrassed. Annas bore IFO Cecilia Ghana to the extent that nobody would want to buy him for anything. Not even Peswa to buy him for anything. Because when he started this journalism of entrapment, journalism of call it subterfuge, journalism of giving money to people, and then he would take the best of shot about people when the people are sitting there somewhere thinking about themselves. Now we discuss also their mom, in the pretext of say business was a day. Now we can video. Now they are babonting. Then Annas becomes the first narrative to those video footages. Now we go microphone anymore. Say when I told him, he said no, he will not listen. But I told Annas, he said, listen to me, Annas. Whether you like it or not, the myth about you would be broken. The myth about you would be demystified. He thought it was a joke. What is it that is about the video? Some of you might have cited it on the social media. And I'll try to make my delivery short. In 2017, my platform on one radio station called Hot FM was contacted by Ahemfo, our more East Dadekotopon, Chado Enclave, that we should investigate something. They want us to investigate something. Again, let me tell listeners, I am an investigative journalist, and I'm also the CEO of Hawk Investigative Company. It's a private investigative company. We do so many things. Like Annas also says, he owns Tiger IPI or whatever it is. I have these chiefs were contacting, and almost say, Abran TB on also a journalist, or we are Monsasi, including Insasi or Matonton Diama private developers. This guy is trying to take possession of this land. This journalist Anas Anas and all terrorizing Crawford in that area using police operatives, military operatives, and then land guards. Hey, what's going on here? Well, those of you who follow the story, Hot FM, I'm assigned the band Net2, may attest to this, that I have not changed my narrative. And by any means, Anas any co-host, any copy of this audio, this is what I want to tell Anas, that I am a man of consistency. What I said some years ago is the same thing that I'm saying now. So, we went into this matter. We call Anas and we have the audio recordings of Anas that we spoke to him about whether or not this accusation or allegation has, bears some fact or truth. Anas spoke to us and said, oh, Onoswa Kota Assassin and that will be person assassin if in some of their court and a court rule man. Oh, really? I see. Long and short of it is this. We started going deeper and deeper, and as we go deeper, the more we see different things that doesn't run, in tandem with what Anas has told us. Anas subsequently then said he's bringing his papers of he secured or haven't secured the land and or the court and when your judgment. Or these are supposed judgments in the brain, not a ruling, but near my judgment here. You'll find entry way. All that I have to tell listeners, and I say, when Anas realized that we are in seriously to investigate all his nefarious activities, his wickedness he has perpetuated against people in East Dadekotopon was overwhelming. And I must again say to listeners, Anas went further. Take lands belong to ministers, powerful people in high places with the kind of name he think he has, so he could use this to, as it were, go after their lands. And some endorse. I cannot mention their personalities because I don't have their permission. Now, when Anas realizes, say, yes, I do. Yeah, the first story ni Pia Bontin, then we have to pull off and go further in an investigations. Then we move to 2018. 2018, Anas realized investigation now. Many company, Hawk Investigative Agency, we aren't through with him yet. So then Anas realized no, he has to find every means necessary to come after us and do anything possible to truncate what we are doing. What then Anas would have to do would be to now discredit the Kweku Annan guy who is investigating him. Around that time, listeners, let me be quick to point out, say, Anas then was just almost about saying we read the investigative pieces or 2D number 12 of Kwesi Entichi. So, me were one time, and just moving about 2 weeks to say or did that documentary, he will air the number 12, 2 weeks to it. Then a gentleman by name Kingsley Kwatin, which I can say, this Kingsley Kwatin, the pictures, the photographs, everything. Later we secured everything. We had everything. This gentleman by Kingsley Kwatin called me and said, "Hello, Mr. Annan. My name is Kingsley Kwatin, and that I want to see you for a discussion." And I'm saying, "Oh, really?" And I'm saying, "What is it about?" This gentleman said, no, he cannot narrate the story, and that if it's possible to meet me in person. And I said, okay. So I met this. Now, listeners, if you have seen a copy of the videos, I don't know how many of them he has thrown out there, but let me take you through all there is to the videos. There are about 3 videos Anas did as far as me and in a stink agent, Obeshiamino. Oh yeah, now listen to it. So this guy Kingsley Kwatin comes to meet me at Afrikiko. The first meeting was, he narrates his story, and his story was this. There is this uncle of his who is involved in the number 12, which is just a couple of weeks to come, and that his uncle has gone to do some business with what's the name, Kwesi Antichi, and the business amount involved is about $1 billion, US dollars, and that the documentary definitely would expose his uncle, and that his uncle is the breadwinner and all of that, or narrative story bribery. Now I am using this audio again, that if Anas lives in Ghana, of course, which I know he's living here, because for the past whatever, nobody has traveled, everybody's here, and I am daring you, Anas, as dirty as you are, you think you can resurrect again. And let me tell you, you cannot use my platform, the seat, to resurrect. I have already buried you right on the foot. I told you that I'll make sure you'll be demystified, and then certainly you'll be uncovered. Now Ghanaians have seen that you are uncovered, so you are trying again to use this platform together with these fake pastors and prophets to launch yet another attack against the platform and my personality. But I tell you what, you aren't going to go through. I am very resolute, firm, and great. I am doing this audio for the purposes of those who did not listen to the exposure we did on Hot FM to expose you, and that of when I also exposed you through audio visuals on Net2. That's why I'm doing this audio, because the pressure is too much. Now, when this Kingsley Kwatin guy came, I must say, my uncle was our exposure him, and that say exposure ni pia my uncle ono breadwinner fa na yes into no home betchen is na say look, Kwame Kingsley Kwatin, his other name is Kwame, and I'm say, you know what, I want to understand exactly the business wo uncle only Kwesi Antichi ni kokoye. For the money you have mentioned, said this was the amount involved, but tell me exactly what it is. And me analogy be man say, Kwame, take me as a lawyer. If you want a lawyer to solve your case for you, you don't just go and tell the lawyer to just go and defend you in court, even assuming that murder was the case. You would have to tell the lawyer whether you knifed the person or you choked the person or whatever. Then the lawyer will be able to listen to you, defend you properly. Ohona Kingsley Kwatin say, only permission of his uncle to narrate the full story, and that she's or contacting answer. And I'm okay. Then go back and tell your uncle that I will not be prepared to, as it were, take the story until I get the full story. But let me tell listeners why this guy came to me. This guy, Anas, because Anas already had picked a wind. So in 2017, I had started investigation on him, of which me say part 1 krana ababontia. And lots of people then knew say Anas Ayibibia, that platform on Hot FM, they investigating. And so now, even though not also the number 12 neighbor, Anas could see say he has to be more crafty enough to be able to walk me along his exposure and see quickly how he can, get me down, shut me down before his number 12 will come. He calculated everything. So many Abrantian Casarian, and Abrantians okay, or now all the events ne wofana kwa kasa. All right. Until the next day, and also frame. And also, on any wofana kokasa, and that no wafa so no match me details no. And by the second time we met at Afrikiko for the second time. So you show Afrikiko this time. Kingsley Kwatin, tell me exactly what wofano one Kwesi Antichi koye. And I'll say no wofano any Kwesi Antichi koye. Business be as our business a supply of sports equipment and sports hardware and they involve $1 billion. Oh really? So apparently the supply of these goods have been done, but Bibi Ankoye, and that the documents surrounding this contract has been leaked to Tiger Eye. And in Nama Tiger Eye for no per se a disgrace in the uncle. I'm still, it's even not convinced. If you are still not convincing me, at the end of the day, one can, as I said, me who on one casa, and also me uncle no wako hideout, because they all sense that the documentary is just about hitting the screens into a hideout. In about some few minutes, and the supposed uncle no the call came on this guy's phone. Enna offer call. Offer also, uncle, I'm here with Kweku Annan, so if you can talk to him and this is, and I'm so okay. And I'll hand you over phone. So hand you over phone at the moment. No, I need the supposed uncle no. And I'm going to tell you, listeners, who this supposed uncle is. It's many uncle na kase no say uncle na kase no man shada ni twi no nte papa. And the uncle so oh Kweku sisi ano de nneoma si ko no. In fact, sisi ye na ye pe baby efa na sisi akra me be pie wo sunyane. And again, let me say this to you and us, if by any means you listen to this audio, produce the original footage now. Produce the original and stop issuing fake videos to listeners and viewers in Ghana. You have been disgraced enough. You are an apologist to media professionalism. You are a disgrace to media. And I am surprised. So at this time, to that extent of which you have been disgraced enough, you still want to resurrect by using my platform. Trust me, bro, you ain't going to succeed. You are buried forever. Read my lips. And I'll make sure I will disgrace you until your last breath. I'm not going to spend more time on you, but I have to do this audio for good people out there who believe in the true sense of journalism for God and country. That's why I'm doing this audio. But when we say we're exposing you, the last of you is yet to come. So, many uncle we kasariye, and any uncle so Kweku, you know what? O company no, how much you know be charging for all this work? Then I say, no, chief, my company is blah blah blah. You can go and check the company identity, BB, and also you will know. But they say, "Ube charge saying," and I'm say, uncle, dear Tini, Anas Nankasano already no. We are doing an expose on Anas on Hot FM. And also Kweku, yatini na ewo me program so your friend Ghana must know. And again, listeners, you can go on Hot FM website or YouTube and click Ghana must know. Anas expose ubenya sa audio recordings in our YouTube. For the purposes of verification, I want to tell Anas, I am not a lazy journalist like him. Fake. You want to use this video to come and cast what? Against my integrity? Anas, you got it wrong. You have failed again. You have been disgraced and you continue to be disgraced and shame. You have the mantra called, a mantra saying what? Name and shame. Have you seen how you have been disgraced enough? How you have been put to shame? So, Uncle we, the supposed uncle, enemy didn't come on. Yeah, no, so Kweku, what do you know? I'm okay. You know what, Uncle? Our company has the charges for all that we are doing. Now, may be a documentary on Anas, apart from what I'm doing on radio. We are about to do a documentary. And that the documentary, it will be televised on all the television stations. The documentary is not free. No, yes, it's not free, he knows. That's why will be some charges. I'm so okay. I will communicate the charges to my nephew, not their bro. And no catch me say, he has given something to this supposed nephew or whatever, and that the other man and yet the charges, but a sign of a more commitment that they want to work with my company. So or the I'm so okay, no problem. So this guy Kingsley Kwati remove this money and or the man, say this is Sika me wafa say me from real. Say be say we are committed to them. So okay. Then we left. Last meeting, you could share Kempeski. Enna, as I said, Oba, Abranti by and Yeshia. Now I'm so okay. Now I have to give you, I've gone to speak to my team. How much a bet cost more? Because I have already made an announcement. Let me say this to you, listeners. My year announcement, I will read you. So I invite people who are interested in this documentary to come and help us sponsor it. And yes, our announcement one from him, well known. And it's a whole person over forward now, best sponsor documentary now. Why not? Now, Anas, or any documentary now, does he do it for free? How much any BBC for the man or those his allies and crooks who sponsored his number 12, including other investigations, did he do it for free? How much and Professor Mills through under auspices of Professor Mills, Umutu Anas come and acquire our documentary, and you want me to do it for free? This is Anas narrative, really? Enti ye question hono say, na say okay. Then I'm giving you the saying the bill fakoma wafa na fi Muye radio musumumfa music camera, because we are also talking to other interested stakeholders or more interested in this documentary. Enti hono abrantia this same Kingsley Kwarteng, this time Yekushiawo Kempeski also no ne wafa cry decided so time na bang into yen train na simfa ne documentary no on femra. If he brings his documentary, then you be all there is to the documentary, so that we can also showcase ours. And again, listeners, let me say this. At that time, this Kingsley Kwarteng had come to do 2 recordings, of which one he has given me that money that his supposed uncle is on Femra. And his uncle now, supposed uncle, was not an uncle. It was Anas's right man who was shot dead, Ahmed Swali, who posed as the uncle. And tonight, Anas, I'm to tell you, say, everything about what you did with Kingsley Kwarteng and Ahmed have been exposed. You rather made this Ahmed guy suffered casualty for no apparent reason, but it's unfortunate. So at the Kempeski, this Kingsley Kwarteng guy came and say, "Ne uncle say yen train documentary no e beria," but also in order say on disappointing me na e ma me feel bad. Ne uncle say Kweku me fa we am real na still believes say you have a sponsor documentary. So our friend is saying a sign of your commitment, say we still with you say obey documentary, and that we program now. So many times this boy, when we are talking, he continue repeats and say, I done a document saying a program or hot FM. I don't know you for more things about Anas. I'm saying Kingsley Nyabotre. Everything that we are doing on Anas, we are doing it systematically. We have structured the story and we know how we'll go about everything. So don't push. Unknown to us, say, all these things that they were doing, Anas was using this boy to preempt all that we have on him to come out quickly before he brings his exposure number 12. But I didn't succumb to their pressure. Now, I say, we are doing this in series. The one that will come on radio, and then the one that will be in the documentary. And at the end of the day, on one who said no, the Omokon Enyetuma into Odisi Kanama also into Ono catch and the wafer so this Kanabenti says this boy left. I was there, Memphis, after all these meetings transpired. Latest will be 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks. Latest will be some days. Anna, a friend of mine, called me and said, Kweku, have you met a gentleman in recent times? I'm so yeah, a gentleman by name Kingsley. No, so you know what? That meetings you had with the gentleman, Anas Nesumas boy. I'll tell you what, that meeting, they've had the recordings of you, and that they are bringing this recording outside on the social media and ASA to tell a story about you having come to take a brand. I'm saying, me? What bought them? What me and you want to feed on my job? You want to feed on my documentary? You claim say, "Oh, Anas do into also person be feed on me documentary, of which a documentary that is coming on Anas. You want to feed on it? What about Yama bill? Fiscal one fiscal ma. What do commitment fee about Majiri? Who be a narrative for? As if this was like a movie to me. After this gentleman spoke to me, it was Saturday before that man would say Jack. First video has hit the social media. Anas Anas could bravely enough put a different narrative to this whole footages, change everything. And social media say, "Oh no, wababe mami bribe." Now, first of all, listeners, let me ask you a question. How can a journalist like Kweku Annan is investigating Anas Anas, and then Anas could then decide that I am going to give this same guy bribe to do what? Stop the story? Do what to the story? And I told Anas one time, say, he is not a sensible guy. What Anas should have done was to use a different journalist to come and even entrap me and say, Charlie, this. But how come say, when I'm investigating you are the same person now? Also, who the bribe me? And do you think what you brought to me is bribe? Absolutely not. But of course, listeners, this is how Annas operates. With all that I've narrated to you guys, if anybody knows him and they will say, Aremi away, Kweku Annan Ghana Opesa was aired and within the stories about or see for original ones in the brand. These are all fake videos. So quickly, and let me tell listeners, you see, Annas thought that his whatever he wants to expose on me, Kweku Annan is like one of those custom officers. Kweku Annan is like one of those judges. Kweku Annan is like one of those civil servants for between me. So unfortunately for him, I was also sitting on radio, so I could take my time, walk my listeners through this path that I've narrated here to them. And everybody who is very discerning could see, say, Annas, you are a fake and a liar. I have not changed my narrative as of 3 years ago, and today I will not change my narrative. As if this was not enough for Annas, or the videos now Babonte 3 years ago. So whoever when you saw video, please, I will tell you, don't waste your data to watch that video. Crap. As if this is not distributed video on social media, so many people saw it. And quickly I brought my explanation, and the world could now listen and discern. Say, no, Annas, you can't fly with this. As if this is not enough, Annas then wrote a letter to Media Commission. Say, me person me tarnish the image, so Media Commission for investigate. Yes, he took me to Media Commission. For about a month, myself and Annas, we were, going through this ordeal at Media Commission. At Media Commission, Annas should come and tell the world what happened. I told the commissioner subsequent to all the meetings, I told the commissioner, I said, look, commissioner, we are already in camera. So Annas being the complainant cannot and should not and may not be allowed to have his face covered. Annas' face was smart, and these were the technical things that I use on him. I'm not a lawyer, but we are all smart and discerning. I told the commissioner, say, if Annas is the complainant, then by all, I am asking the question, Annas being the persona, the human figure, or Annas the myth, which is which? And who of the two can we describe to be that of the complainant? Annas the figure, which is which? If he's the same person sitting there, then, Mr. Commissioner, I plead, let that gentleman remove that rubbish done in him. And the commissioners now, if they got alarmed, and almost say, okay, well, they are going to discuss it and see whether they will allow, that mask to be removed or not. It was adjourned. The next we met, then Annas' lawyer, Kisi Jaben, had written to the commissioner and said, no, Annas has been enjoying these privileges, apparently the commissioner and so consider the same. I'm saying, look, well, lawyer Kisi Jaben, whatever disgraceful lawyer, office when you go to Media Commission to complain about me, want to disgrace you, and you've given me money, so they should investigate me. Remove that thing. Any a catcher commissioner and say, commissioner for and say, look, that complainant cannot have his face covered and still want to pretend to be that of the Annas I know, because the gentleman who met me on that 3 consecutive, is not the Annas. Of course, I've had some working relationship with Crusading Guide in the 90s. So Annas is not somebody who I have to, switch on a torchlight to watch his face. I know him so well. In the days of Peter Timu, Sedi Banza, and all those guys, the Kweku Bagu, Annas want to tell me that today I don't know him. Damn crazy. Commissioners, if you're more transformed, who say no, we were going on the tough lines. And I said, listen to me, Mr. Commissioner. Until you allow that boy to remove that rubbish, this case, you cannot continue. We cannot adjudicate it. And wherever it to go, I rather want Annas to go to court. When Timmy and court. Eventually, I wrote a letter to the commission, and I told the commission that with the greatest of respect, if they will not allow my plea to also, as it were, pass through and admit it in the proceedings, then I'm sorry. These proceedings must come to an end, and I'm not ready to, follow again. So subsequently, Commissioner I'm going tough. Then he suggested that I and Annas should go to his office and remove my and Anas remove his face. And I said, Mr. Commissioner, with the greatest of respect, your commission, and Kasana, it's already in camera. I cannot go with him into your bedroom or your office to go and remove anything. What is that for? Money in presence of all the members of the commission. Also, there be any do my crime as admins. And I'm so okay. So my crime as admins here. Then, Mr. Commission, or whatever your name is, I'm sorry. This should be the end of the road. I will not cooperate with the commission. Neither I would subject myself to any dictate of the commission. This is the end of the road. And yeah, sorry, poor. And then we walk away. And that became the end of that media commission journey Anas took me to. So this has been the ordeal that Anas walked me through along the corner or along the line in 2017 when I opened the Pandora box to go down with him and investigate him and expose Anas. This is what Anas felt that he can do, just to tarnish me and bring my image down. But unfortunately for him, it didn't work. Until, listeners, if you recall that in 2019, I had then come to Net2 TV. And then this time, all the materials, including videos of Annan sitting in those videos and ordering his boys to be fixing cameras in corners and bring his victims in there, give them money and video them. And then later, he used the video against them, including Felix Yankopon, the former managing director of Unibank. This is the boy called Anas Aramiyu Anas. Wicked treachery, a criminal, extortionist, and a blackmailer who today thinks that he can form an alliance with these fake pastors Obinim and the rest and come at me again. Listeners, let me assure everybody, I am resolute, firm, grip. Nothing Anas Aramiyu Anas will put on the surface of this earth that would, he cannot, will not, and may not succeed. It is not anywhere close at all. And see, so we be when you see video when you be here, they make a choice and say throw it into the dustbin. And another propaganda, they want to use it to confuse listeners, but it will not fly. We are not giving any credence to it today, tomorrow. No. In attempt to usurping his negativity, his evil, treachery, demonic things on Ghanaians. Today, I can tell you, Anas wanted to use this, his demonic whatever, as it were, to usurping on government, political, top officials, government officials, including president, at a point when he coughs, everybody should go to bed. But today, and then nobody will go to bed because the length and breadth of him, like as we say, so the story is quite lengthy, but this is just a brief summary I can give to my listeners. And to also be a mesro share Emma Unia Bisunyabi so that Ubehu sa video na dabon tinese a video a sebe and kwasia some video any fasobia. Now me no Joy FM News File hosted by Evans Mensah. When we interview me, I'm saying on social media on News File, on which Kweku was on that program, and then former Minister for Lands and Forestry, Inus Afuzini, was also on that program. I've forgotten the third person. When we decided, I catch him say Kweku was there, and I catch Evans Mensah said, tell Kweku there that Kweku Annan said he should go and tell his boy Anas if he brings 1 million today, as I'm doing this interview, I'll chop it for them and disgrace him again.
Okay. Kweku Annan and Namotesa Wakasano on the host the seat Net2 TV Mubehu se Orakane de Japan Abrenya no yana or yen interview hono. Na Kweku Annan say ne botaye ana se one Orakane de Japan on botaya or more ediasi on when so say kwanya a fake prophet e Ghana or more ebe power mo hontuma. Inti se wonim so a fake prophet e Ghana. Na je se wabobo ho se wo mo pa hontuma. Na eno a wo sha ase a wo expose you amanfo tote o manimu gu ase no. Ena ebinum so de audio we na ebinum de video we ena mabonten e de gu nanim ase se Maybe anase kra ma ne bribe ema woje ne de ka ho na ono so aba be kire ensem num de me kan nyina de se muntimi ngu Kweku Annan anim ase o oho muntimi nya bibia ngu nanim ase da because oye focus kwan bia wo mo ani abere a wo mo fa so se wo mo ebema nukure bia wa asem num efa fake prophets aba abonten no omugu so ye enenti se mo ye fake prophets ena makoka bom ena mo ne ya na asen makoye wanu se mo hihye baabi na mo ayese ensema da board a ye ka ho asem ensema eda board a ye ni abere a ye ka ho asem no ena mo pese mo divert attention na mo kofa anas asem we ene Kweku Annan ba asem we ma obi amfa ho anas safa ho bra Kweku Annan wogina we strong ene wogina ho enti mo nya bibi se mo de niema edi agro me de besia emrepam no was yesu ya kan bia na ya babi ni am be kan bi midin ededa Fred na kakra Kweku Annan kan minim se amanfo so ebefa mu aba na omo ahu nsam ne se de sitie untimi ma emegu na anim as just like that enam se fake prophets all poor mo hontuma na ni abredin den se on pesa Ghana atrofo adifo na dominate wo man Ghana mu na omo se wo man ye niema basa no enye sa na ope enenti se wo ho na de obota ye nyina ne se wo de wo pese woni no epere na wo kan sem bebere na wo gu nsem gu na anim ase a mo de mo nkoso muntimi ngu na anim ase ne muntimi ngu na anim ase china na je se asema abeto edware no yeso yegusu follow story no na de meka nyina ne se sa video na ene na mabonti busa ho se adenti na sa video na fe ne na mabonti omobotae ne se kwan a omobefa so a omo ebegu na anim ase na amanfo credibility amanfo wonu efa exposure ya ekwa obi ehu de ekoso no na nka amanfo anya ne ho asem aka enso so yeso ye ni da ho fe ye hwese de sitie clear ye hwese de sitie ye ntina eba mungu na anim ase no no awanya mere so better was mungu na anim ase because oye de oye just investigative journalist they said they are now ye bi na nti ono so onim kwa fa so hwehwe asemu adan na nipa dasani nipa ya ade na ade na mo ye na ye papa no abrunsamfo a mo pega na ye masori sa mo mpe o ye be pa mo hontuma samutie mo mpe o ye be pa mo hontuma ya hwe mo mamu ni bone no enkoso sa me ni daddy Fred I had am the besi me da mo nyina ase se